Welcome, detectives. I am sad to announce that last night while you were sleeping, one of your childhood characters was killed. We have called you in to help us solve the mystery. We have to decide who committed this crime, SpongeBob or Plankton. What you're going to do. You will be working in groups of 3 to 5, assigned by Miss Peters and Miss Beckman. You're going to rotate through the stations of the crime scene to collect all of your evidence. While you are collecting evidence, you're going to use a table to keep track of what evidence you're looking at, what you actually observe or see, and what you can come up with from what you see. You're going to talk with your team. You don't have to agree, but you will find more evidence and possibility by talking with other investigators. Your table is going to look like this. In the first column, you'll see the cone number. So if you look at cone number 2, you will describe what you're looking at. You'll say who the evidence relates to, how it connects to other evidence, and anything extra that you think you might need to write down to remember. After you complete all the stations of this crime scene, on Thursday and Friday you'll be writing a short 1 to 2 page essay. In your essay, you'll be trying to convince me, or Miss Peters, who killed Mr. Krabs. Was it Plankton or SpongeBob? In the crime scene, you will notice different colors of footprints and fingerprints. Yellow footprints and fingerprints are SpongeBob's. Green footprints and fingerprints are Plankton's. White footprints and fingerprints are Mr. Krabs. Blue footprints and fingerprints are just from customers or other people who visited the Krusty Krab. In the stations, you will see there's a crime scene station. There's a station where you get to look at witness reports. There's a station where you get to look at 3 more witness reports. Then there's a body diagram and meeting the suspect stations where you get to go inside their houses. Then you will have a station where you sit and talk as your team to decide who you think killed Mr. Krabs. As you rotate through these stations, you need to make sure to fill out your evidence chart, because that is going to be the most important thing to help you. At the crime scene, you are looking for things that you can physically see. You're also looking for clues to help you decide who killed Mr. Krabs. Consider fingerprints, blood, footprints, possible weapons, and anything else that you might see to be important. A few minutes later, you're going to rotate to witness reports. Look at what each witness had to say. Consider what you already know about each of these witnesses from your experience, and click Learn More links to learn more about that character. At this station, you're going to type in the web address listed on the dry erase board on one person's iPad, or on as many iPads that you have available. One eternity later, you're going to go to the second witness report station, and you're going to look at what those 3 witnesses had to say. Consider what you already know about all of these witnesses from your experience watching SpongeBob. Click Learn More links to learn more about the character. It will help you. 5 minutes later, you're going to go to your last station, which is the suspects in the body diagram. You're going to look at the front and back side of Mr. Krabs to determine where his injuries happened. You're going to look at the suspect information sheets, and you're going to take notes about what was found inside their houses, and maybe even what they had to say more when they were interviewed by initial police investigators. One extremely annoying shift later, you're going to rotate again. And this time, everybody is going to be with their teams talking, and you're going to use your evidence sheet to fill out the debriefing sheet. Each person has to fill out one of these sheets. You're going to be looking for things like, what claim can I make when I decide in my essay to write that SpongeBob killed Mr. Krabs? Or what claim am I going to make when I decide to say that Plankton killed Mr. Krabs? You're going to look at evidence, and you're going to come up with answers. Everyone on your team does not have to agree, but you should be talking within your group. The essay. You will use all of this essay and evidence and debriefing sheet to write an essay explaining who killed Mr. Krabs. This is going to be 1 to 2 pages in length, so it's nothing major, but you have to convince us. And any questions that we have now, we need to get taken care of before we are sent out on the investigation site.